Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're on the other side of the planet, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's see how everybody's doing out there today. All right, so Isaac, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Home and healthy, back from vacation. Nice to see, man. Nice to see. Holmes, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Alex, let's get this JASMY to get over $1. 100%, brother. 100%. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. Green tea in the house. What's up, man? I don't have my cup of green tea today. I should have grabbed some. I'm kind of groggy today, to be honest with you. But, yeah. What do we got? Ducks in my pond. What's going on? They're all getting eaten. Start your day off with a super chat. Hey, thank you so much. You've just made my entire day, man. Thank you so much, my friend. You are greatly appreciated, as always. And again, you have the best name on YouTube I have ever seen. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support for the channel. It absolutely means everything, guys. It really does, right? So thank you so much. What else do we have? You did. You know what you did? You started my day off good, man. You started my day off good. Dominic, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. As always, guys, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. It's the holiday season. Christmas is coming up, and it costs you absolutely nothing to give the Christmas gift of clicking the subscribe button, right? Help the channel grow. Do the right thing. Santa will appreciate it. Funky, what's up, buddy? John, keep your eyes on the prize. Don't let fear win. Buy all the dips you can afford. Hold and wait for a few months, then sell. Yep, a few months from now, things are going to look so different. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Funky, I'm cooking my steak now. I'm an impulse buyer, but Rob keeps me focused. Absolutely, man. We keep you honed in, eyes on the prize, man. Kev, what's up, man? Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida, in the house. Crypto Shark, what's going on, man? Land Wolf. All right, what else do we have? Yo, what's up, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Jamie, okay, awesome. Need a little bit more detail than that, but okay. Bruno, what's up, man? Patience, guys, patience. Absolutely. Dave, Mog coin for the people, by the people. Nice. Balaclava man, what's popping, man? Big things popping, little things stopping. You know what it is. Batlander, what's up, man? I'm just out of it this morning, guys. Very, very groggy. Very groggy. Dominic, good to see you, buddy. Jasmy going to 00000. I doubt it, man. I doubt it. I would scoop some up, though. Sun is hot. What's up, man? Dumb money, doing well on this chill day, Rob. Yeah. It actually looks kind of warm outside. I might actually go for a little bit of a walk later to snap out of this a little bit. Simon, hey, Rob, I wanted to ask you if you think Trump, when he officially becomes president, will it trigger a massive bullish surge in crypto? There's a lot of debate about that, Simon. There's a lot of debate about that right now. And a lot of people are thinking that we're going to see a big pump, right? Which leads me to think we might see the opposite. We might see a sell the news event where we see a little bit of a downside, because listen, here's the thing. It lines up with the fact that we usually have a bit of a dump in January, right? If we go back, let's go back in time. Let's look at January and see what. Oh, that's Jasmine. Let's go over to Bitcoin. All right. So let's go back in time a little bit and have a look. Let's answer that question. Let's see if we can find an answer to that question, okay? So what happened in January last bull run? So this was the election. So January 20th is the inauguration, correct? So that would put us right here. So right here. That would be the election of the last bull run. we kind of went sideways for about a week, and then we went parabolic after that, right? Then after that, we had a run to the upside of 92% for Bitcoin. So very interesting, very interesting. So it might not happen that day, but what happened in the last bull run is about a week later, week and a half later, we had a 92% run on Bitcoin that lasted from the 28th until the 21st of February. So about a month, right? So very interesting anyway. Very interesting to see. We'll see what happens, but it's entirely possible, man. It's entirely possible. We could see a break to the upside there. We did last time. So then we had a little bit of a correction followed by another leg up. So yeah, should be interesting, guys. Guys, like, listen, I know that things feel like, you know, they're down right now and they're sideways and they're boring. And it's like, is this ever going to happen? But look, I mean, look at this, guys. This is where we are. This is where we've been since the election back here to here, right? It's been like, it was kind of dry and sideways and boring for quite a while, you know, until from the election all the way until the middle of December. It was the exact same way it is now, right? And then it just started going nuts, right? So it's entirely possible we see the same thing going into January. And then on top of that, I'll show you something else. I showed this last night in the live stream, but I'm going to show you guys again, okay? I want to show you something because people keep asking me when altcoins are going to go off, right? When alt season. Let's go have a look at what happened for the altcoins in the last bull run, okay? So here we are. This is the altcoin market cap excluding the top 10, okay, in the last bull run, okay? It's called the others chart. So right around here where we started, this is December 28th of the last bull run, which is about a week from today, right? Next week will be at this point, okay? So December 28th, 27, 28. That's when the parabolic run started for the altcoins. This is the altcoin market cap, okay? Everything excluding the top 10. So everything outside of the top 10 started rallying and ran up from here, ran up all the way until May 12th, okay? The altcoin market cap ran up 953, almost 954%, okay? And it all started a week from today. So next week would be where this started in the last cycle, okay? So we may very well be this close to seeing altcoins start to go absolutely ballistic, right? So be excited, guys, right? Be excited for what's coming. Don't be down and doom and gloom. This could very well be right around the corner within the next 2 to 3 weeks. We could see this start in the altcoin market cap, right? And then we just have fun riding from now all the way till May. Like, are you kidding me? Absolutely, man. So there's a little bit of positivity for you this morning, right? A little bit of positivity. Things look good, guys. Things look good. If you compare where we were last cycle, things look absolutely fantastic. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Okay, so let's, yeah, we were looking at the JASMY chart. Let me zoom that back in a little bit. Like, things are looking good for JASMY right now, guys. I know it doesn't feel like it, but if we go back to the JASMY chart, like, look, we're in a falling wedge pattern, which is a bullish pattern, okay? First of all, We need to slide down a little bit further, in my opinion, because we only have we have 2 touches on the top. We need that third touch on the top side, and then probably a breakdown, and then we'll break up, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking will happen. We need that third touch to validate it. We only have 2 touches on the bottom as well. So once we get that third touch, right, inside this pattern, I think it's off to the races we go. And then look how close we are to a golden cross with the 100-day SMA getting ready to pass over the 200-day SMA, right? So things are not as bleak as you might think that they seem, right? Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind, right? The devil is in the details. People thinking alt season is over even before it started. Yes, 100%. Hello, Rob. Feeling terrible, but you are the best. Thank you. Oh, don't feel terrible, my friend. Don't feel terrible. Look, I just showed you a reason to be bullish. I just showed you multiple reasons that you should be bullish, right? You're going to be all right, my friend. You're going to be all right. A couple of weeks from now, you're going to be euphoric. You're going to be happy. You're going to be excited. So you should really just put your feet up, grab a glass of eggnog, sit with your family, put the portfolio away, and just enjoy the Christmas season, guys, because you're about to get a Christmas gift in your portfolio, right? It's going to be fantastic, and it's going to last for months. So, Crypto David, what's up, man? Time is money. Another day to DCA. Big gains coming. Absolutely, man. Craig says, I'm in Lake Florida right now. Nice. Hey, Rob, do you hold XYO? Caught it at 202. Wish I found it sooner. No, I do not hold it. I do not hold it, but I have done. I have looked at it a few times in the past, and it is a good project. So, but no, I don't hold any of it. Volks, what's up, man? Good to see you. Sun is hot. The only one complaining about the price action are these short-term holders. The long-term holders, like myself, are not bothered because we know eventually it will take off. Yes, 100%. Jetpack, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Winter solstice. Happy winter solstice. Nice. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Dumb money. Rob has seen 3 corrections in the other charts. What days and months were they at, if you have time to show and tell? You saw 3 corrections on that others chart. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I already closed it, brother. Sorry, man. I think it was, well, we had the first big one was in May, was in the middle of May. So, and that was like I think I showed you guys on the Patreon last night. That was like a 60% correction or something like that. So, Magic Power, what's up, man? Sun is hot, forgot the fudders and the haters, Rob. Those who know. Yes, if you know, you know. Absolutely. Way of the Taco in the house. I hope it stays this way till December 24th so I can DCA. That's one. I hope so too, man. I hope you get the opportunity to DCA big time, man. Crypto Truth, no motive. All USA crypto investors look up IRS for the 1099 DA and get your rear in gear to get your investments in order before 1/1/24, or else you're screwed. He meant 1/1/25. Yeah, I'm with you. I was picking up what you were putting down. Rivers in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. All right, so let's go have a look over at the the Bitcoin chart first, I guess. Let's have a look over at Bitcoin. Just bouncing around that $97,000 level. This trend line of support has now become resistance. So we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens after the weekend. We'll see what happens on the daily close or the weekly close tomorrow. Yeah, got to get her back up there, guys. Got to get her back up there. Let's go have a look at the bubbles. Short term, I don't see a big move. DCA opportunities everywhere, guys, right now. A couple things are in the green, but still opportunity out there, man. Still opportunity to fill your bags. Danny, JASMY, KASPA, Swift, 100%, man. You just hit the trifecta, brother. Jetpack, remember taxes for 2024 due in 2025, and 2025 is due in 2026, so the laws won't apply till the year after. Yes, exactly. Danny, what's up, man? Nothing but the North talk with the support for the channel. Thank you so much, my friend. Good afternoon, Rob. I did reach 1 million JASMY, hoping it reaches $1, but I will be realistic and happy if it reaches 32 cents. Thank you, sir, for your show. Thank you for supporting the show, my friend. As always, thank you so much. You and all the ducks in my pond keep getting eaten. You guys always supporting the channel means so much. Isaac as well. So many of you guys always supporting the channel, and it means the whole world, man. So thank you so much, my friend. What do we got here? 1 second. All right. See a lot more XCN videos popping up. I'm loving it, Rob. You setting trends, eh? That's what we do. That's what we do. We set the standard. Speaking of XCN, I do have an Onyx coin update video coming out this afternoon, so you guys stay tuned for that. Big Watch Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Danny's in the house. Tax law changed completely for U.S. investors. Look it up, please. 1099-DA form. I might have a look at that. Even though I'm Canadian, I might look at it and give a little bit of a brief explanation to you guys in America in a separate video or something. Already posted in Patreon. Nice. Hey, Rob, you think AVAX has an 8 to 10x from current prices? AVAX? Listen, I think AVAX is going to hit between... a safe number for AVAX for me is about $300. Right? I think it could go as high as 4, but I think $300 is where I would be targeting for AVAX. I recently got more XCN. I'm almost in 1 million XCN. Nice. See, DCA, man. DCA is the best possible method, guys. It gets you where you want to go over time. It doesn't feel like it in the short term, but when you're putting in small amounts of money again, but accumulation over time, guys, absolutely. Michael Saylor. Anyone who thinks Michael Saylor is just some maniac who takes out debt to buy Bitcoin, watch this interview.
Well, Scott, when in 2020, I was very frustrated and a bit depressed. I don't think I was alone. A lot of people were frustrated and depressed during that time period. And I was, my company was worth $600 million enterprise value, and I'd worked 30 years, and I could not break through against the Microsoft, juggernaut, and I couldn't figure out how to grow it. And after 10 years of trying, I figured maybe I should just retire and go gracefully off and just and call it a day. And I think, as I said, I discovered Bitcoin out of frustration and desperation. And first, it was just something to do. And then I realized it was a good technology. I went from, I'll buy it because I don't have a choice to do anything else, to I'm an investor. And I started thinking Bitcoin is like Facebook for money, or it's like a dominant digital monetary network. And I started becoming a tech believer in it. But then I emerged as a maximalist, Scott, which is, you wrote your book about the 4, and at the end of the book, you basically are a little bit jaded. You're like, these guys got too much power and they abuse their power, and the world's not a better place for that. That's because they're companies. And if Bitcoin was a company, if it was a big digital banking network, it probably also gets corrupted. What I realized is Bitcoin is a decentralized protocol. It's a commodity. It's ethically superior to a company. It's ethically superior to these big tech companies because it represents a protocol of economic empowerment for 8 billion people and everybody on Earth, regardless of your views. And so I basically went from opportunist to investor to maximalist. And now I'm of the opinion that the human race moves forward through clean energy, clean food, clean money, and human misery was our water was dirty, our food was dirty, we didn't have energy, we had dirty clothes, we had doctors with dirty hands and dirty instruments and the like, and we had dirty money. And for the last 500,000 years, all of our economics have been broken, and their human misery has taken place because copper tokens and giant stone coins and glass beads and silver coins and gold, none of these things were perfect capital assets. They were never a settlement network, and they were never a non-deflationary asset. Bitcoin represents clean money. It represents economic energy and economic empowerment. So my mission at this point is I would just like to spread it to 8 billion people. I actually think you can, Bitcoin is hope. I think you can fix a company, fix a country, fix a family. It won't solve the other problems. It doesn't cure cancer, and it doesn't make you a good basketball player, and it doesn't resolve political differences and religious differences. I get that. What it does is it gives people a working economic fluid that doesn't drain 10% of their economic energy per year out the back door. And so I'm a big advocate for digital capital, in the same way that 150 years ago, maybe I could get really excited about spreading electricity to the world. But if you found fire, you would want people to know about fire. And Henry Ford, as I said, he put the fire in an engine, and he gave us wings. He let us fly, and so the world's a better place with the automobile or the plane or aluminum or steel or computers or AI or whatever it is. I just think the world's a better place with digital capital or clean store of value money. You could say it's a fair and equitable way for us to settle our differences. And there's something nice about that.
I wanted to piggyback off of that real quick because he's got 100%. I like his perspective on it. And look at Peter Schiff. Now, I wanted to piggyback off of that for a reason, because Peter Schiff, this is a perfect example of just because someone's rich doesn't mean they're intelligent, right? Look what he says here. Instead of creating Bitcoin strategic reserves, the U.S. could save a lot of money by creating a USA coin, just like Bitcoin. The supply can be capped at 21 million, but with an upgraded blockchain to make USA coin actually viable for use in payments. This way, we can all get rich. This stupid asshole doesn't realize that the fact that Bitcoin is completely decentralized is the whole point, right? This guy, well, yeah, they could make 21 million. And then what? Then they can just mint more coins. The whole point of Bitcoin, Mr. Schiff, is that the government doesn't control it and that they can't just make more of it. Like they are. Why would we make a USA dollar when we could just keep using the fiat dollar then? Because it's the same thing. They would just mint more tokens as they need it and devalue the project. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you're smart. Peter Schiff, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't quite understand, right? So I have this to help understand, okay? A solid explanation of inflation, money printing.
This is what happens when you have a quantity of something and then you add more to it. This is dilution. The principle is so simple that a child can understand. And you can create this little science project at home. Sorry, you can have your tea back. Okay. But the principle is called dilution. And when you print $5 trillion and you put it into the economy, you have diluted the value of the money. So for instance, if you had a minimum wage at some amount and somebody was making minimum wage and they were still making minimum wage after this money was printed, they actually are making considerably less in terms of real dollars. It's dilution. So the $5 trillion that we printed, I would argue, is the primary source of inflation. You know, we can say, well, eggs went up because feed went up. Fuel went up because there's a war in Ukraine. You can find a lot of excuses for various different industries. But what is the probability that every price went up all at the same time? You can't blame them on specific supply chain problems. The thing
how do you explain the global?
Yes, I'm glad you asked me that, Professor Raskin, because they did the same thing in Europe.
Was Professor Raskin wearing a do-rag, or was it just me?
They did this everywhere. They printed their own equivalents of the Federal Reserve and Treasuries, created their own money out of thin air. It may be the only thing that saved our dollar is that everybody else did the same thing to their currency. And so the question is, right now we're coming up on the debt limit. Why isn't anybody proposing to print more money? Why aren't the economists proposing to print more money? Because it is poison. When you print money, it is poison to our economy, and it is.
So that, Peter Schiff, is why they can't just make a USA coin and make 21 million of them, because they'll just keep minting more of them as they need them, just like they do with the fiat dollar. Decentralization is the point. The fact that a man who's a multimillionaire, maybe a billionaire, doesn't understand this is mind-boggling to me, right? Crazy. Way of the Taco, another avid supporter of the channel. Absolutely, Rob. Any plans to make videos on KASPA, Pith, or Ondo, or perhaps a single video covering all three? Well, I've made a lot of videos on KASPA. The reason that I usually cover KASPA, Ondo, and Pith in the live streams as opposed to making individual dedicated videos to them is because people don't watch the dedicated videos to them. If I made an Ondo video, it would get probably 45 views if I'm lucky, right? People don't watch them. So that's actually one of the reasons I created, honestly, that's why I created Crypto Blueprint, my other YouTube channel that I do a live stream on. I've created that channel exclusively so that I could talk about other projects because Crypto Future is a more JASMY-centric, Onyx coin-centric, Swift coin-centric channel, right? That's what you guys have shown me that you want to watch through the views and the engagement, the likes, the comments, right? All that stuff. So I created Crypto Blueprint to do dedicated videos to other projects outside of JASMY and Onyx Coin and Swift. So what I would say, Way of the Taco, is make sure you subscribe to Crypto Blueprint, which again, I'm dual live streaming on over there too to grow that channel out, because I will be doing dedicated videos to those types of projects over on that channel. I made that channel that's going to have completely separate, different content than Crypto Future has, right? So that's why you have to subscribe to both channels. So yes. What do we got here? KRS 1969. Wishing all the very best this Christmas. Guys, remember, money is all fine, but Christmas time, stay away from all of this, and prayer and family time. God bless. Yes, absolutely. Family is what matters, guys. Make sure you are with your families and put your portfolios away, right? Don't let it stress you out. Don't let the stress of the market not being in the green right now steal your attention away from your family, right? Absolutely. Hope we don't see a 2-cent JASMY. That's a good DCA opportunity. Good DCA opportunity. Rob plus crystal ball equals rocket ship. I see what you did there. Taxes only to those who take profits, trade. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I likely won't have much taxes this year when it comes to crypto because I haven't really sold anything. So I've been holding for years. Balaclava, man. Michael Saylor is such a G. Love that guy. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Did you also see posted in the Patreon that Michael Saylor set up? I saw you post that. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I did see that you put that there. Yeah. Redirected in the house. USA coin. Ain't that what the USD? Essentially, yeah. Essentially, You're right. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Devaluation, absolutely. Big watch dude. He looks like a dude from Bruce Springsteen's band. The do-rag, yeah. Loving your honest analysis, Rob. Yeah, feeling very positive for the weeks ahead. To all the haters, it will hurt you more when you see your family's profit, when you see your family profit and rise after Rob's wise words and hard work. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Absolutely another local. Think people sometimes watch videos based on affordability and what they think is achievable, even if it's a great project. Yeah. My guy, what's up, man? We will see another 2-cent JASMY, and I can't wait. It's a good DCA opportunity, guys, at the end of the day, right? J Mac, is it worth buying JASMY? If you're asking for my opinion, I wholeheartedly believe that it is definitely worth buying JASMY. JASMY should be a staple in any portfolio, in my opinion. The return on investment is fantastic. The utility is they're at the forefront. They're the infrastructure for a new technology moving forward. The information age, absolutely. The digital data, man. Soul Boy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. So, yeah, we had Peter Schiff making a fool of himself. All right, what else do we have? Let's get into an article. December historically closes over 40% in Bitcoin halving years. Analysts expect explosive BTC pump soon. The price of Bitcoin makes a spectacular recovery after a significant drop. In detail, the pioneer crypto asset set its latest all-time high at $108,268 4 days ago. Presently, the price of Bitcoin is at $98,400. It's $97,000 now, but a price that is up by 3.43% in the last 24 hours and down by 9.16% in comparison to its last all-time high. More importantly, the price of Bitcoin fell from $108,268 to $92,175 in 72 hours, which led to mass FUD reactions and high panic selling. Many new traders feared the remarkable drop signaled an end to the bull run's pump. In contrast, seasoned traders saw the dip as another healthy correction and an opportunity to accumulate. One reputed crypto analyst, known for his many crypto predictions, has said many times that Bitcoin's price will hit the following targets as we head into the new year: $110,000, $125,000, $135,000, $150,000, and $200,000. This means that Bitcoin should have a very bullish rally, including expected dips as the market corrects after certain pump milestones. In this ongoing bull run so far, Bitcoin has set consecutive monthly closes in a bullish green pump. To highlight, the months of September, October, and November have all ended in green and bullish green closes. Presently, the stage is set for December to close in a bullish green sign as well. As we can see from the post above, in previous Bitcoin halving years, December's average returns has been over 40%. Presently, with under 9 days remaining till the end of December, BTC is up only 1%. The analyst highlights that Bitcoin's price has a huge gap to fill and expects explosive rallies in the coming weeks ahead. Given Bitcoin's impressive recovery, the asset may very well surprise skeptic traders. So basically, guys, Bitcoin closes an average on halving years up 40+%. Right now, we're up only plus 1%. So the speculation is, will we see a remarkable 39% rally to get over 40% to close the month in the plus, with the average being plus 40%? that will be the interesting thing. Is it going to be a green Christmas or not? All right, little bit here from Supra, guys, a project we've slowly started to cover. In the world of EVMs and Move VM versus SVM and multi VM, is there a bullish win?
Pro is a multi-VM chain. We're just a general compute platform. We are agnostic to the virtual machine. We're going to market with Move language. We are big fans of Move language. But we already had EVM in the staging net moving to Tesla. And we are going to be moving EVM to mainnet. So we'll support Solidity applications on Ethereum, and layer 2s can deploy at Supra and have better performance than the layer 2s, significantly more than layer 2s even. And then finally, Solana applications are going to be moving to staging that to Tesla and then ultimately mainnet. So we'll be running Move language, Ethereum, Solidity, and Solana SVM applications. And then finally, Cosmos and the Cosmos ecosystem. What I'm trying to say is a computer or decentralized network, a decentralized computer it should be unopinionated about the virtual machine it runs. And we have a design that can support multiple languages. Pro is a
Super, guys, project that we now have an eye on. It has come onto our radar, courtesy one of our members, actually. So yeah, I'll have 1K for DCA soon. Let's go. One more dip. How much would you buy right now at this price? Honestly, if someone's going to own JASMY, and this is just my opinion, you should own at least 1 million tokens. Now, back when it was 206, 207 in price, my answer was you should own at least 100,000 tokens. But now that the price is so much higher, I think 1 million tokens is where people should be targeting. Again, that's not financial advice. That's just me giving my opinion on it. Are you guys and girls buying AI agents? Interesting question. What do you think about Deutsche Bank building a layer 2 on ETH? Bullish. Very bullish. Adopting the technology, man, right? In a broader landscape, it's adoption of the technology. So that's bullish for me. JASMY India says whales bought around $44.52 million worth of JASMY this weekend. It means $1.38 million injected into JASMY. Sorry, 44.52 million. So $1.38 million was injected into JASMY so far over the last 24 hours. If the trend continues, we can see 8 cents to 10 cents soon. So yeah, very bullish. I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. All right, what else do we have? So another reason that we were dipping, guys, is this here. Bitcoin ETFs see historic 671 million in outflows as price dips to $93,000. Bitcoin ETFs experienced a historic $671.9 million in net outflows on December 19th. This marks the largest single-day withdrawal from Bitcoin ETFs since their launch in January. And it's funny because we were just having a conversation on our video call on the Patreon last night about how these ETF holders are going to take profits. There's so many people out there misleading, right? Giving this misleading information that somehow because people own ETFs now in Bitcoin, that Bitcoin's price is not going to drop anymore and there's not going to be a bear market. ETF holders are not stupid. They're not there to be your exit liquidity. They're going to take profits the same way you're going to take profits, right? So sure enough, we had this conversation over on the Patreon yesterday, and here we are today with ETF holders taking massive outflow profits with record-setting outflows, just like we said, right? The outflows coincided with a sharp decline in Bitcoin's price, which fell to $93,000 after reaching an all-time high of above $108,000 earlier in the week. As per spot on chain data, Fidelity's Bitcoin ETFs saw the largest withdrawal with 208.5 million leaving the fund. BlackRock remained unaffected, showing no net change. These outflows ended a 15-day streak of consistent inflows into Bitcoin ETFs and an 18-day streak of Ethereum ETFs. The outflows were a response to Bitcoin's recent price dip. Bitcoin has been fluctuating between 95,000 and 108,000, failing to maintain support at $100,000 mark. Institutional investors who had been fueling the recent growth pulled back in response to the market's volatility. The market has been riding high, but the price correction has caused investor sentiment to shift. On the other hand, Ethereum ETFs were also not immune to the trend. Ethereum funds also saw a decline in inflows, breaking their 18-day streak. With Bitcoin's drop and Ethereum's decline, the overall crypto market felt the weight of the investors' caution. Bitcoin's price adoption dropped below $92,000 on Friday, recovering slightly to $94,104, marking a 7.7% daily decline and a 10% drop since Monday's high of $106,000. The downturn followed the Federal Reserve's announcement of a slowdown in interest rate cuts for 2025. Despite the Fed's third rate decision for the year, which typically boosts risk assets, Bitcoin's price fell as concerns over persistent inflation resurfaced. The Fed's projection of only two additional rate cuts next year, along with higher inflation forecasts, dampened market sentiment. This has led investors to shy away from riskier assets like Bitcoin, favoring safer investments. Ethereum price has dropped nearly 20% since peaking at $4,109 earlier in the week, driven by multiple factors. The key influence is ongoing whale selling, with large holders dumping significant amounts of ETH, including one whale who recently deposited 50,000 ETH into Binance. This move has fueled fears of further declines. Additionally, the Ethereum Foundation's sale of 100 ETH, part of the broader trend where it has offloaded 4,466 Ethereum over the past year, has added pressure to Ethereum's price. Furthermore, market sentiment was shaken by El Salvador's agreement with the IMF to reduce its Bitcoin-related policies, which may have compounded the bearish sentiment around Ethereum. The only thing that they changed in their policies for El Salvador was the fact that they switched it from making it mandatory that merchants accept Bitcoin as payment to optional. That's it. They didn't say they're not buying Bitcoin anymore or anything like that. So I think that's a stretch. The Hashdex NASDAQ Crypto Index US ETF and the Franklin Templeton Crypto Index ETF will feature a mix of Bitcoin and Ethereum with an 80-20 average weighting, though other assets may be added later. This approval follows filings by Hashdex and Franklin Templeton with NASDAQ and Cboe BZX proposing rule changes to list and trade these products. Bloomberg's Eric Balchinian predicts that these ETFs will launch in January. So, yeah, so it's kind of a mixed bag, guys. A mixed reasons why the market has been responding the way that it has. Binance BNB founder CZ thinks Bitcoin's price can go higher than $800,000.
When I think about what should the price of Bitcoin be, I really have a hard time making the case that it should be worth anything less than parity with gold, which would be, I think, a $16 trillion market cap.
I think it should be way more than that because, as you said, it has many advantages over gold. And gold is not a limited asset. Like, people control the supply of gold by not mining it, but there's a lot more. And we don't know how much they are. And with Bitcoin, we know exactly how sacred it is, and there's not a whole lot left. And it's easier to carry, it's easier to spend, it's easier to use. So there's so much more, and we should not estimate the potential of a new asset type or new industry by using old industries. Uber is you shouldn't estimate the market cap of Uber using taxis. They can do a lot more. I think with this new technology for money, we can do a lot more. Bitcoin can do a lot more that gold couldn't do. So gold is hard to transfer, hard to carry, hard to send internationally. It can't be used as a transaction currency where Bitcoin can. So yeah, I think cryptocurrencies we can do micro transactions, we can do large transactions. So there's a lot of things that crypto can do that gold cannot do. So Bitcoin should be way larger.
You heard it here, folks. Bitcoin should be way larger than gold. $16 trillion market cap. I think that's like $850,000 a Bitcoin.
I'm looking at $1 million a coin, guys. That's what I'm looking at. All right. What else do we got? This is fun. I thought this was funny. The people who are $36 trillion in debt are trying to give you financial advice on Bitcoin. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Bitcoin is recognized as decentralized digital gold by financial giants, but as a global payment method, it is utterly impractical. It's too expensive, too slow, and technologically outdated. Agreed. 100%. You hit the nail right. It's not a currency. It's a commodity. 100%. I agree with you. What else do we have? Michael Vandepop, if you're into altcoins to make substantial returns, 10x or more, then you need to endure these dips of the past week. There will be 20 plus happening in the coming year. Understand that they happen. Have patience, sit them out, enjoy the ride. 100% agree with Vandepop there. 100% agree. To serve as an effective means of exchange is today's world. For now, it will provide necessary liquidity for the entire crypto market until XRP dethrones it in this upcoming run. Nice. I agree. Bitcoin is a commodity, not a currency. That's where people get lost. Rand Nooner, is the Bitcoin strategic reserve an empty promise?
The strategic reserve. Do you think it's a real thing? Do you think that Trump will put it off? Do you think it's going to happen, or do you think it's a election? What is it? An election campaigning promise that doesn't actually happen? Because yesterday or on Wednesday, when Jerome Powell was questioned about the Fed, he put a dampener on things and he said, "Oh, we can't." I think I've got the video here somewhere. Let me just see if I've got the video here. Yeah, this is the video. I'll play it for people who don't know.
Assets that have been buoyant. Do you see any value or benefit in the U.S. government building a reserve of Bitcoin?
So, we're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing for Congress to consider, but we are not.
So I mean, that was like maybe like people said maybe that's the first reality check, like that it's not that easy to get a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Is it a thing? Like, Matt, is it a thing? Is it a real thing?
Ooh, I think you have to think about it at a couple different levels. Will the U.S. sell the 200,000 plus Bitcoin that it holds? I don't think in a Trump administration is going to do that. And that's a good thing. Like, one of the things that kept us chopping sideways this summer was Germany selling and other people selling, these big locked up pools of liquidity coming into the market. So I think we've repealed that. I've been sort of skeptical that we would get a Bitcoin strategic reserve since it was first mooted. I will say it keeps coming up from serious people. There's like a Lindy element to it that's making me sort of slowly increase my thought that maybe this will happen. So I've gone from very skeptical to open-minded, but I'd love to know what Dan thinks.
Probabilities. If you were Polymarkets and right now your probability of a Bitcoin reserve in 2025?
If you mean the government buying additional Bitcoin above the 200,000 that it already holds, I don't know, 25, 30%, something
All
like
right.
that.
Good enough. Dan?
Yeah, I'd actually put it at a little bit lower odds. As much as I want to be bullish, obviously I'd love a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I think the odds are a little bit lower, but I put it above like 15%. So I'm kind of in between like Matt's guess and mine, like 15 to 20%. It's probably where I'd put it.
Will we see a Bitcoin strategic reserve? That's the question, guys. Deutsche Bank choosing Ethereum with their enormous gas fees make it make sense. I agree, Facts. I'm bullish on the fact that they're adopting the technology. It's further global adoption, but they definitely could have chosen a better network, a better layer one to roll with. Avalanche, I don't know, Algorand, anything really, anything. Any other layer one, to be honest with you, would have been a better option than. I feel honestly, guys, like Ethereum is slowly dying. It's being pecked to death by ducks, right? I think that a lot of these layer ones are going to continue over the next couple of cycles to chip away at Ethereum's market cap. I mean, for crying out loud, we're watching the founders of Ethereum, the devs, they're selling off Ethereum all year. I just showed you a story how they've sold off like 4,400 and something Ethereum in the past like couple of weeks or something like that. Like they're selling their own product, right? They're getting rid of it. So I don't know, man. I feel like there's other layer ones out there that are better options. They're newer technologies. They're the next generation. And I think, Ethereum's got a big head start, but you have all these layer ones that are going to continue to slowly chip away at their market cap. AKP, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so let's go back over to the JASMY chart one last time. Still inside our bullish structure. Golden cross getting ready to play out. We need that third touch on the top. So we'll wait for that, and we'll stay on top of it, guys. RSI is getting into the oversold a little bit, 44.57. As always, guys, if you do not have an exit strategy or a profit-taking plan, get over to the Patreon. We will help you design one. Getting out of this market with your profits is not as easy as you think that it is. You have exchanges that are freezing accounts already. It's already starting to happen with Coinbase, preventing people from taking profits every time things pump. Do not get stuck in these traps, guys. Get over to the Patreon. Schedule your one-on-one coaching sessions with me. Join our group video calls that we do every night. And we have these important discussions, right? You can have your voice heard in real time. It's a window of opportunity that I open on a nightly basis for everyone to communicate with each other, not just with me, but with each other. And, we have everyone from veterans to beginners over there. Some great conversations, a lot of learning that you can do over there, a lot of questions you can have answered, a lot of help you can get with your exit strategies, with profit taking, passive income opportunities, node operations. We just put over there a video the other day with 3 microcap gems that we dropped. So definitely check those out, guys, if you want to get in early on projects. The link is in the chat. It's in the description. It's in the pinned comments. Get over to the Patreon ASAP. Join the community. Sonasat says, I just moved the rest of my XRP to the cold storage wallet. Fees are little to nothing. XRP is the future. Yeah, XRP. There you go. There's another good network right there. The XRP ledger. Gas fees are, next to nothing. 100%. So yeah, all right, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I will see you guys tonight, 8 p.m. Central, for the live stream. Make sure you guys check out the XCN Onyx Coin update video I will have out this evening as well. I'll see you guys later.